Um, right, hello, and welcome to another insightful edition of Blockchain World, where we break down the digital money revolution for everyone. Now, tonight's topic is very simple: how to begin your cryptocurrency journey. A beginner-friendly guide covering how to create a secure wallet, convert your everyday fiat money like Naira into crypto, and swap one token for another without stress. Now, whether you are in Port Harcourt, Lagos, Abuja, or anywhere in Nigeria, this is your roadmap to safely joining the crypto boom. My name is Toichuk Raphael, and joining me are two powerhouse experts. As always, Mr. Moses Obaje, aka AI Prof, and Mrs. Shifra Poloma, all a consultant and tutors at Digital Assets Management Academy in Abuja. You're welcome, my guest.
Thank you, Mr. Tuchuku, and good evening. It's a pleasure to be on this page again.
Okay. All right. Uh, let's go straight away for total beginners, newbies watching us. Can you walk us through the process, the step-by-step process of creating a wallet? I believe today's show is going to be practical, all right? We're going to be showing us a lot of things practically from your own end.
I hope so, if the network permits.
Oh, yes. Okay, just first of all, tell us the step-by-step process of beginning the crypto journey.
I will surely do that. Once again, we're all welcome. Like the all world is a tool that allows you to store and receive digital currencies like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, and many others. But cash, just like the wallets we put in our pockets, or the ones the ladies use to put in their uh, handbags. A crypto wallet doesn't store coins directly. Instead, it stores the private keys that give you access to your cryptocurrencies on the blockchain. So, before we try to access the practical session, I just want us to understand some things that are very, very paramount because there are key concepts. Because if you can hear me very well, I talked about the private key. Now, a private key is a secret code that proves ownership of your asset and allows you to authorize transactions. So it proves that you are the owner, and it is what is used to authorize every transaction that you conduct on the blockchain. Now, we have what is called the public key. Uh, it's just like your bank account number. Now, so that it can be used just as when you share your bank account number with someone else, that person can send you money. So also is the public key, or we call it the wallet address. So with that address, others can send cryptocurrencies to your address. Now, and then for those who might have not been on this space with us for quite some time, when we talk about uh, the blockchain, it's the actual network where crypto lives. That's the network that houses cryptocurrencies. So blockchain houses cryptocurrencies, while wallets just manage access to the house. All right. I'm just giving you a simple narrative. Now, the blockchain is the house of cryptocurrency, while wallets are the access. It's just like the key for you entering that your house. So that being said, we have different types of wallets, which there are the ones we call hot wallets, and these hot wallets are connected via the internet, of which we have some of the examples like MetaMask, like Trust Wallet, we have Coinbase, we have Phantom, we have Solfair, a lot of them, all right? They are very easy to use. It is greatly used for daily transactions, and one of the greatest challenge with such wallets, even as much as they are easy to use and for daily transactions, they are vulnerable to hacks if not secured properly. All right. And then we have the cold wallets that you can use to store your assets offline, which are much more secure. Which we have examples like Ledger, we have examples like Trezor, which are hardware wallets. We have paper wallets. They are very secure and they are ideal for long-term storage, but they are less convenient for frequent or consistent transactions. So back to your question, Mr. Tochukwu, uh, how does wallet work? That's the first thing. How do you set up the wallet? I hope you can still hear me, please, Mr. Tochukwu.
Very loud.
Oh, all right, thank you very much because my
Mm.
network sometimes is a bit glitchy. Thank you for that. All right.
Mm.
Now, how does a wallet work? Now, the first thing you need to do is to install or set up a wallet. And when you install and set up a wallet, it generates a pair of keys. Remember, I talked about the public key, which is for receiving, and I talked about the private key, which is for control. Two keys. So when someone sends you crypto, it goes to your public address. So to spend or move it, you sign the transaction using your private key. Your private key is your signature for approval. And this is very, very important. This is a caution because if you lose your private key, which also is called the recovery phrase, you lose access to your funds permanently, permanently, and it cannot be recovered. So if it is not your keys, that asset is not yours. That's why I think in some of our previous sessions, I made it clear crypto that is held, your asset that is held in centralized exchanges is technically not fully under your control unless you move it to a private wallet. So, that being said, the first thing you need to do as far as creating of a wallet is concerned, either you are on an Android phone or an iOS device, you need to go to Google Play Store and search for the wallet that you want to download. Let's take, for instance, we want to download maybe Trust Wallet, or we want to download Phantom Wallet or MetaMask. These are wallets that are already certified and are being used globally. You understand? So all you need to do is go to your store and search for such wallets. So uh, since you want us to do it practically, maybe uh, if I can get approval, another of my device, because I am on my system, my other device, okay, it has access. Thank you, it has access. Let me try as much as possible to see if uh, I can share screen from my other device. All right, I'm trying to share my screen. Let me see if I can gain access. All right. I think
We can
my
see it. We can see your screen. Yeah.
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr.
Mm.
Tochukwu. Now, just like I said earlier, what we need to do is I'm using an Android phone. So all I need to do is just to go to my Google Play Store. Now go to one will go to his phone and search for Google Play Store. All right. Let me navigate. Okay. I think I'm on my Play Store. You can see my Play Store at the
Yeah.
bottom left, not right, in the mid left. So all I need to go is just to go and click on my Play Store, which I have just done, which is loading. The network is a bit slow because it's already loading here. Okay. So we'll just take it gradually. So let's assume uh, I want to download. Let me look at. Now I have plenty wallets, so so sometimes I begin to crack my brain. Which one do I download? Okay, now let's assume we want to use maybe Trust Wallet, or let me go. Let me use Phantom. Okay, Solana-based wallet. Let me use Phantom. I already have Phantom. Uh, all right. All I need to do is just to click on the search button. If you look at the bottom of my screen, towards the bottom right, you will see the search button. All I need to do is click on that search button and then search for the wallet that I want to install. Now, let's assume I want to install Phantom. Okay. I just search on Phantom. You can see it's typing. So you can see Phantom Wallet, you can see Phantom app, you can see Phantom clone. But what I want is Phantom Wallet. We're talking about wallet. So I'll just click on Phantom Wallet, right? Now you can see on your screen that Phantom Wallet has just popped up. Now on my own device, Phantom Wallet is already installed. It's already installed. So all I need to do is just, you can see my own needs and updates. This is one thing that people need to always do. Always make sure that your apps are fully updated, that they are up to date. I think I updated mine maybe less than a week, and it's asking me for another update. So for someone who is just trying to download for the first time, he will not see this update. He will see download. He will see download. So where you are seeing update now, the person who is downloading for the first time will only see the download button, and then he will click on that download button. So for this one, I'll just update, all right, since it is already downloaded. Still showing pending. You know, our network sometimes can be very funny. But these are the process, you understand? First and foremost, know the wallet that you want. Go to your Play Store, search for that wallet. Once you find it, click on the wallet. You will see the download button. Click on the download button and it will get downloaded. And after downloading, it will automatically be installed. It will automatically be installed on your device. As far as there is compatibility with your device, it will automatically download. So after you must have downloaded, what next? And that's the next question, right?
Yeah.
But I hope uh, okay. Digital Mama is not on the call, but okay. Let's see what. But this I'm just giving you the process. It's still updating my own app. Still updating my own app. So let me try and do something. Let me stop uh, sharing. Sorry, it's still taking me. I want to stop sharing. You know, wallets are very, very secretive. So this is a wallet that I already have. All right, I think I've stopped sharing, right? Mr. Tochukwu, are you still seeing my
Yeah.
screen?
No, I don't see it anymore.
Oh, all
I
right,
don't
because
see
I've
it anymore.
stopped sharing. I just want to check. I want to check my wallet, so I don't go do some things that
Yeah.
will
That should be
flag
kept
me from.
secret.
Oh
I
yes, oh
understand.
yes, yeah. So it's one of those things.
But you talked
But
about key
however,
phrase.
once
Uh,
yes, after downloading. Okay, just come with your question because that's one of the things I am trying to make sure it's secured. All right, you can
Okay,
proceed, Mr.
do
Tuchukwu.
do key phrases equate to passwords? Are they similar to passwords?
No,
Okay.
no, yeah. Now, on your wallet, you might have a password that will grant you access uh, to the app. That is password that grants you access to the app. You understand? But it does not secure your assets. Your password does not secure your assets. Your seed phrase does. Your seed phrase is your security because that's what you can use as a signature to sign out when you want to maybe transfer uh, coins or your assets from one wallet to another. But with your password, you can do nothing. It only gives secures access to your uh, wallet. All right. So, but it doesn't secure your wallet. I don't know whether you
Okay.
understand my point.
I get you. I get you.
So, in as much as you've downloaded the wallet, your wallet is not secured. However, the next thing you need to do is after downloading the wallet, there are some, like just like you mentioned, password. All right. You can now decide to create a wallet. I don't know. Okay, after downloading the application, which is the Phantom, right? You now
Mm.
create a wallet in that app. It comes empty. It comes empty. It is now you that will download the app. That's why I'm trying to see if I can. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Maybe because I'm connected to Zoom, my Phantom is not coming up because I want to create a new wallet, right? I want to
Is
create a
it
new wallet.
a new wallet? Is it creating a new wallet or creating a new account on the wallet you have downloaded?
Yeah, if you talk of account, all right,
Mm.
every account comes with a wallet. I don't know whether you understand. Every wallet is an account.
Okay.
All right, let me see. I think maybe I'll try and reshare my screen again. Wow. My screen is very, very slow. I don't know what is happening. already on Phantom, but it's very, very slow. Okay, okay. Now let me try and see. Sorry about that. This is a practical class, so we just
Exactly.
need to be cautious.
Mm.
All right. All right, I'm beginning to share my screen again.
Yeah, your screen is visible.
All right. Now this is Phantom. On this Phantom, there are different accounts. You can see different accounts. I'm scrolling up and down. These are different accounts. Now, when you download the app, it comes empty, it comes fresh. So what do you need to do? It's to create an account. It's to create an account. Some will ask you whether you want to create via email, where you can use your email to create an account, or you want to create via using the seed phrase. Most at times, especially Phantom, people tend to use email to create their wallet. But to me, it's not advisable. Even if you create with an email, that wallet isn't secured until you get access to the seed phrase. Now, having written down the seed phrase gives that wallet much more security than you just creating with an email and not securing your wallet. Anything can happen to that wallet if you do not have access to the seed phrase. So even if you create a wallet uh, using your email, yes, the wallet pops up. It will function effectively, but it is not secured. It is not secured. All right. Now we have different accounts here. So at the bottom, you will see these accounts, some are holding some few dollars. All right.
Yeah.
But if you look at the bottom, you will see add accounts. You will see add account, right? Mr. Tochukwu, are we together?
Yeah, we are together. We see it.
All right. Now, all I need to do for somebody who is a newbie, he will see create account. But if you have series of accounts already, you will just see add account. All right. You just see add account. So just like my owner is just saying add account.
Okay.
Now, for somebody who has an old wallet, you see create new account, connect hardware wallet, import recovery phrase, import private key, and then watch address. But our focus tonight is create a new account. All right. Now, but because it is already on my screen, let me just touch one aspect. Now, like I talked about security, if peradventure you maybe lose your phone or you change your phone and you already have an existing account that you want to bring back that account to your new phone, that is where you need your seed phrase or you need your private key. Those two things, either your seed phrase or your private key. Now, if you look at item number 3, after create new account, you have connect hardware wallet, you now have import recovery phrase. Now, the recovery phrase, like I said, is your security. If you have lost your phone, of which you have assets on that phone, and then you want to recover that asset with the funds in it, with the assets in it, then you use the import recovery phrase or you use import private key. And that's why I said if you do not have your seed phrase or you do not have your private key, then it is not your asset. No matter what is in that wallet, it is gone and it is gone forever. So, but for somebody who has the seed phrase or who has a private key, that means he can now bring back that same wallet with the same assets that are in his previous device to this new device. That is where you are seeing imports, you are seeing also create a new account. So let's create a new account. All I need to do is just to click on create a new account. So you can see, I think this is the 12th account on Phantom. All right. Now you can see, because I have so many accounts, there are different recovery phrase on this my account. You can see recovery phrase 1, recovery phrase 2, recovery phase 3, recovery phase 4. Can you see?
I see.
All these accounts have their own specific recovery phrase. But for someone who is just coming on board, let me go back. Let me just go back a bit. Now you can see if I to create account, it's showing that I should create with a recovery phrase. With a recovery phrase. Now, had it been it is a new account, once I click on this recovery phrase, uh, it will guide me on how to get the recovery phrase. Now let me look for uh I cannot now because this accounts are so numerous, okay, that I cannot say this one is empty. Like I can use the recovery phrase
Okay.
for as a sample, you understand,
Mm.
as a sample, because I believe some of these wallets might be empty, but you can see most of these accounts can have at least Recovery phrase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mr. Baje, are you still with us? Mr. Baje? We have lost communication with him. All right, please try logging him back so you continue this beautiful lesson. You're still watching Blockchain World on Diaspora Digital Media. This program is brought to you in partnership with Digital Assets Management Academy based in Abuja. What a wonderful conversation we have had today. Today is a unique day, unique in the sense that it has been a practical session since we started. But let's give a few minutes for our guests to return and continue with the lecture, practical session. We have been discussing the step-by-step process of starting the crypto journey. You might be a newbie, you might be somebody who is fresh in the cryptocurrency world. So a lot of things will get you confused because we have a lot of technical things, something that has not been in existence. So it is relatively new. So if you're a new person, this is basic. What we are talking about today is basic. It's fundamental. If you want to succeed in this crypto world, you have to create a wallet first, download, go to Play Store, download the application. Then afterwards, you open an account there and then start either investing your money or trading in a particular cryptocurrency or another. So that's just the summary of it today. So we are waiting for our guests to come back and continue this wonderful and mesmeric teaching. But if you have any suggestion, if you have any question, you can, I share the floor to you so that you ask your question or you make your suggestion on what we have been talking about today. Mr. Ibrahim, I noticed when you joined the room. Good evening. You're welcome to Blockchain World. Mr.
Thank you
Ibrahim.
very much. I've been battling with my network, and you can
I
see
can
it.
see that.
Can you hear me?
You're very clear. I hear you.
Am I audible?
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
You are. How is your investment in Bodyscan AI? Do you see that the fluctuation? Because from January up till the ending of February, there have been a steady, points of decline in the investment. But now I'm starting to see a kind of increase.
Yeah,
And that gives
definitely.
me hope.
They say, yeah, definitely. They say it's going down and down and down. And I lock mine because I have a lot of confidence in it. I want to try it at least for 2 years before I open it. So I lock it. I'm not even checking the wallet to see whether it's going down or it's going up. I just make it to become an investment for the future. I'm not
Yeah.
even going after it. I have a lot of trust and belief on this body scan AI, and I am encouraging others to invest in it. It's a future project with a lot of potentials.
All right, that's a wonderful thing. Okay.
The digital
Uh,
chief
uh,
is raising his hand.
yes, I've just noticed that. I yield the floor to you, Digital Chief, NPO. You can talk, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and thank you for having me on the call tonight. I want to come in with a kind of contribution because of the question you asked earlier. You asked a question like each account have a wallet or something, if I got that question correctly. The challenge is that we are not using blockchain terminologies. Otherwise, what we call downloading wallet is not supposed to be called downloading wallet. It's actually supposed to be a dApp. Download a dApp, decentralized application, and create a wallet. In each dApp, there are several, you can create multiple wallets in each dApp. Those wallets can also be called accounts. But the professional name for each of those, what we call wallets popularly, is supposed to be a dApp. And the dApp means decentralized application. So professionally, is dApp. So Phantom, what we call Phantom wallet is a dApp. Trust wallet is a dApp. MetaMask is a dApp. In each dApp, you can create multiple wallets. That's why you could see AI profs accounts having secret phrase 1, recovery phrase 2, 3, 4. Those are different accounts on one dApp.
Sorry, I did not hear that. Did you say tab?
dApp, D-A-P, D as in dog, A apple, and P prince. dApp.
Okay, tab.
Decentralized. D as in dog.
Dab. Okay, dab.
Not dab, dApp. P as in prince. D-A-P. D-A-P.
Okay.
dApp.
D. Okay.
A.
D-A and P.
Yes, dApp.
All right. I got you now.
dApp is decentralized application. That's what Phantom Wallet is. But commonly, they are called wallets. But professionally, they are called dApp, decentralized applications, and houses wallet. So in Trust Wallet as a dApp can contain multiple accounts. Right? I just want to clarify that so that people will know.
All right. Thank you very much for that. All right. Our digital chief. Mr. Moses Obaje, you have come back. Can you hear me, please? Turn your video on.
So I've been able to navigate and come back. Okay. I've stylishly come back. All right. Thank you very much for holding the space, the digital chief himself. That's my boss.
Oh, of course I know. You can continue where you stopped.
All right, let me try and see. Let me see if I can share my screen again. This device is not a co-host. My second device is not a co-host, so it might not be that easy for me to share screen from here. I don't know whether you can hear me, Mr. Tochukwu. Only the host.
I can hear. Yeah. All right. No problem. I think because we have got little time, you can just tell us the rest of the steps in this process, and so we round up the program.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Tochukwu. Now, after you must have reached that point where it will show you recovery phrase. Now, once you click and you say you want to create using the recovery phrase, it will also alert you that if you lose this recovery phrase or you share it with anybody, you might lose your assets. You might lose whatever you keep as a stock in that wallet. Now it will ask you whether you are willing to continue. You said yes. All right. That means it will ask whether you understood the narrative that is giving you. All you need to do, there's a checkbox by the left. You tick that yes, you understand the rules governing creation of the said wallet. Now you will click on next, and the 12 seed phrase, either 12 or 24 seed phrase, will now pop up. It will now pop up. Now, once it pops up, all that is needed for you is to write it in a secured place. Physically, using a diary, it's very, very paramount and important. I always advise people, do not store your seed phrase, your private keys on the internet. Some people love to store it on their email. It's capital no. Some people love to store it on their WhatsApp. It's capital no. Even sometimes people used to store on their drive, Google Drive. To me, it's very, very risky because there are a lot of scams in the space. There are a lot of phishing sites. All right. There are a lot of unsolicited messages that sometimes you don't even know when you will click on those messages and not knowing that you are rendering your data. You are giving your data free to those free access to those hackers out there. So the best way to via the recovery phase is to write it down physically, probably in a diary. In fact, I tell people do not even write it down in one diary. If possible, write it down in 2 or 3 diaries that you can keep safe and secretly. However, when I say safe and secretly, it does not mean only you should have access to the seed phrase, so as to
Mr. Moses Obaje, have we lost communication with you again? All right. I think we need to call it a day. Mr. Moses Obaje is still here? All right. Please go on. Go on. Go on. Speak on.
why? I'm not hearing you.
Okay. You can hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. Please go on.
All right. Just like I was saying, you need not to just have just one diary as your means of storage, if possible, 2 or 3. And even though we know it is a secret phrase, to me, you should have somebody whom you trust that you can also grant access to this secret phrase. Peradventure, anything happens in the near future, that person can still access those assets. Might be your spouse, it might be your brother, it might be your son or your daughter, somebody whom is trustworthy that you will tell him, okay, this is where I kept so thing in case of eventuality. But it's not outrightly advised that you store them online because anybody can access it. Fraudsters can access it. Hackers can access it. In fact, let me tell you a live story that I know. I know a wallet that is holding about over about a $1 million worth of assets. The man is late, $1 million worth of assets. A man is late, but nobody can access the wallet. Nobody can access the wallet. So it is advisable, even when you are writing your recovery phrase, your private keys, even as much as we know it is supposed to be kept secret, you need to share it with a loved one, a trustworthy loved one, so that at the point of any eventuality, it can also be recovered. And so that being said, once you write down your security phrase, it will ask you to confirm some of these words because they are either 12 words or 24. I know for Phantom is 12. So when you write down these 12, when it will ask you to go to the next. It will confirm. If you say yes, you have written them down, it will ask you now for confirmation. It will select out of these 12 words, it will select some randomly and ask you to impute them because they come numerically 1, 2, 3, 4 up till 12. Do not carry number 2 and put in
AI
number 3.
Prof.
Wow.
Mr. Moses Obaje.
You can't hear me? Hello, Mr. Tochu. Can you hear me now, Mr. Tochuku? Mr. Tochuku, can you hear me? I believe it should be from your end.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Network is bad.
All right, all right. So once it gives you the go ahead to click on next. You just click on next, and then it will ask you to confirm those secret phrase. Randomly, it will choose from those 12 words. It might decide to choose number 1, number 5, number 8, and number 12. It will choose randomly for you to impute. And like I was saying, even when you are writing down, don't put down number 1 as number 2 or number 3 as number 2. Once you interchange those numbers, that wallet is no longer yours. That wallet cannot be accessed. So number 1 must be number 1, number 2 must be number 2, number 3 must be number 3, just the way it came. Serially, that's how you ought to record them. And once you are able to confirm them, once the app asks you to confirm and you are able to confirm those numbers correctly, then it will automatically tell you that yes, your wallet is now secured using the seed phrase. But if you, in the course of input, you spell a word wrongly or you put the wrong word in a specific position where it's not supposed to be, it will tell you that your wallet is not yet secured. So you must go back and make sure those 12 seed phrase, those 12 words are written down correctly and are translated to the confirmation page on your wallet correctly before it can give you that go ahead that your wallet is now secured. And with that,
Beautiful.
Once that is done and your wallet is created, your wallet is secured as far as the seed phrase is concerned. Nobody can have access to your wallet except you give out the seed phrase, or you go and click on unsolicited messages, or you see it's another training on its own entirely, because there are several ways that uh, hackers can crack into your wallet and steal your assets. But for procedural, the procedural aspect of creating a wallet, all you need to do, in summary, create the wallet, download the application. All right. After downloading, you make sure it is installed, and after it is installed, then you create an account. And when you are creating that account, you can rename the account to your own name, to whatever name you want to name it, and then you make sure you go through the process of writing down the security phrase, which is the passphrase or the recovery phrase, as the case might be. And once you do that, you make sure you confirm that yes, what you wrote down is correct. Even on the app, you need to do that confirmation. Once you are done with that, then that means your wallet is created and your wallet is secured. So you can now add funds to that wallet via whatever means that you know how to do, be it from the centralized exchange, be it from a decentralized exchange. And then based on the topic today, is a broad topic that was given, all right, where you look at
Exactly.
how you can
Exactly.
convert.
It's true. I wish we could continue this intriguing conversation. What a practical day. We must have to continue this next week, this practical session from when we left off today, because they say that an ounce of practice is worth more than 1,000 words. So it is important that new persons coming into this crypto world learn through demonstration. You demonstrate to them what is this and what is that. And that is what you have done today. So next week, we're going to continue from where we stopped. Thank you very much. This you have seen today is just the tip of an iceberg. We continue, in a much broader way next week. So thank you very much, Mr. Moses Obaje, aka AI Prof, an instructor, expert tutor at Digital Assets Management Academy, DAMA, in Abuja. Thank you very much. We did not have the favor of, hearing, at least for once, the voice of our digital mama. Network did not do justice to her today. I don't know why, but we believe that next week will be a different thing for her. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Obaje.
Thank you, Mr. Tochukwu, for having me. Next week will be better. God willing. Next week will be better.
Yes, we hope so. Viewers, if you love this program, do not hesitate to hit the like button, make your comments on our YouTube channel, and subscribe to DDM Television. Of course, share this video so that the good news of crypto will continue to be dispersed across Nigeria and beyond. I am Tochku Raphael. We shall see you next week, same time, the same station. I am Tochku Raphael. Have a nice day.